Welcome to the video. This is yours truly. And before I get into this video, I tried looking for a job. I went online to target some website web to the target web page online to fill out an application. Having a hard time finding the application process because everything's a mess, everything's confusing. You just can't just walk into a store or any place and ask for a job application on paper. I mean, everything's online. They're gonna tell you have to go online and fill out to fill out an application on our website. So I so I went to the Target website to fill out a job application, and I'm having like a hard time locating the job application page, and it's confusing. I called a Target store and told someone, hey, where can I find a Target website at? I mean, I'm on the Target web page. I mean, I asked where can I find a Target job application on the Target web page, and it was this woman who helped me out. And she did her best. I mean, I did everything that she told me to do. I was listening. She told me go to careers and goals, go here, go there, and I still couldn't find it. And I said, well, I didn't find it. She said, well, there's a problem on your end. And come to find out, she was using Google and I was using Bing. So I found out what she was using. She told me, well, I use Google to find the job application page on the Target web page. So I Googled, so I used Google, I used what she used, and I still couldn't find it. And I told her this. I said, well, there's something wrong on your end. And I can't talk to you over the phone. I was calling the store. She said, well, I can't talk to you over the phone over this. So I wasn't angry and upset about it. So I just hung up. And also, I had a strange dream that I was working at a place. I was in a dressing room of a clothing store sweeping, and I stopped to see through the curtain in the dressing room. The curtains were closed. And I was in the dressing room, and someone walked by, and my boss nailed me for like stopping and looking. And it was a fat old guy with long hair, and he ended up firing me. I lost it. I was angry, so he handed my paycheck, and I snatched it out of his hand in anger. Then I remember I went and beat him up and stomped on him and hurt him, and I just walked out of there. The police didn't come and arrest me or nothing. I was just walking through this place, walking outside somewhere, and I saw someone I know, and they waved at me, and I waved back at them, a friend, and I just woke up. It was the weirdest dream that I ever had. It was strange. Yeah. Anyway, before I get into this video, I'm gonna just say one more thing before I get into this video. This is the last video that I'm gonna post. But don't worry, I'm gonna post more videos in the future. I'm just gonna take a break and try to get my life together, try to find a job and try to better myself, and feel good about myself, and and escape all the drama here on YouTube, because this YouTube channel that I have that you're watching this video on is basically a drama channel. I just basically in some of these videos I read comments that I received on my videos. A lot of you are sick of me reading these comments, but And I'm probably sick of them as well, but I don't know how you people think, because the people who watch my videos never leave any comments, just like a few people, and that's about it. So anyway, all right, on to this video. I'm gonna be reading some comments, and from some people who left comments on one of my videos on my channel, and just some comments from two people, and well, three people actually, and just give my thoughts on them. Okay, here's a comment that I've gotten on one of my videos. It's about a guy that I used to sub to. His name is Doc Garcia, or AKA Doc G. Here's a comment from someone. He goes by the name Doc R, and Doc R, that's his name. And Doc R says this in this comment: I disagree with your assessment. Just because he has different views and is not a simp, you're talking that as him being an angry black man. Instead of talking shit to him, why don't you message him directly and have a conversation? Okay, I'll do that. So message him directly. Where should I do this at? On YouTube, on his YouTube channel, Facebook. I remember watching Doc G's videos. He didn't talk about him having a Facebook page. I guess he wants me to message him on his Google YouTube account, whatnot. He didn't say where to message him directly. I replied to him, and YouTube deleted my reply to him. It was basically bashing the Me Too movement and the third wave radical feminism movement. This guy called me a simp. He's one of those MGTOW guys. I mean, those red pill MGTOW guys. I mean, don't you just love that MGTOW logic? It's funny. I got nothing against the MGTOW movement. MGTOW. What does that stand for? MGTOW. Men going their own way. I respect that movement. But don't get me wrong. Like, I don't hate the MGTOW movement. I mean, I agree with their philosophy. Here's the thing. I ain't saying all these MGTOW guys are assholes. I'll say, like, some of them are cool guys, cool, nice guys. Some are assholes, and some are just completely nuts. Now, I agree with them on the third wave radical feminist movement in society, like, just put women on a higher pedestal and throw men under the bus. I look at that. That's just not right. I mean, throw men under the bus and praise women through the roof. Here's the thing. You got these terms. I don't like terms anyway. Red pill men, blue pill men, black pill men, doomers, normies. I don't associate myself with these terms, but some people say these terms describe me, but I don't care about these terms. Well, here's what I think of all of this. Listen, yeah, I agree with the MGTOW movement, men, that women, some women just want your money. They want to suck you dry. You simp to these women. These women just treat you like dirt. They don't care about you. They don't want any of the responsibilities. They want everything convenient to them. Everything's easy to them. They don't want to go through what men go through. Like, men go through a lot of stuff. Like, they go through risky, dangerous jobs. I mean, their lives are on the line, hard, grueling jobs. And that's how it is. Like, men work hard and they have it hard, and women, women, women always complain. Oh, like, oh, I don't like they complain about everything's against them and all of this, and here's the thing, they have all the rights and everything, they're treated better and they still complain. Yeah, I don't want to have anything to do with these women here in America. Women in America are pretty bad. Like, I say all of them are bad. There's less good women and there's more bad women out there. I don't, and quite frankly, I just don't want to have anything to do with horrible women. But I guess if I criticize a MGTOW guy, so that makes me a simp. But if I agree with everything he says, like for instance, okay, take all the rights and everything from a woman and make them suffer and all this crap, like no, yeah, like to the women who are bad, the women who are brainwashed by third wave radical feminism, yeah, give them heat, and I don't like women who act like men. Okay, a woman walks up to a man and stands up to him and talks to him like a man talks down to him, and a man hits her, yeah, like, will I feel bad about this? Of course not. Like, you want to be a man? I mean, if you're a woman, you want to be a man, prepare to be treated like one. I mean, we start getting into the face of a man and acting like a man, everything that makes you a woman is thrown out the window, and you're standing in the domain of men. So prepare to be treated like one. So yeah, I don't mind messaging Doc G and have a conversation with him. I don't mind. But where can I go to message him? I mean, I can't talk to him through the comments on his YouTube channel because you probably block me. So I don't know what's going on with Doc G, and Doc R, which is a Doc G fanboy, is like this, any movement, it doesn't matter if it's the third wave radical feminist movement, it doesn't matter, it's the hashtag Me Too movement, and it doesn't matter if it's the MGTOW red pill movement. It doesn't matter. Like, I look at these groups, I don't want to, I'm not trying to bash the MGTOW movement, but, all these movements are just basically destroying society. That's how I look at it is, and I don't take sides, but yeah, I agree with the MGTOW movement, but I don't agree with the third wave radical feminist movement, and I don't agree with the Me Too movement. So I don't take sides, just like I don't take sides with the Democrats and the Republicans. I'm just in the middle of everything, and okay, and I'll be happy to message Doc G directly on which platform. I'll be more than willing to do that. But, I got to get my life together. And I got to get myself together in order to have a conversation with Doc Garcia. So, I got to be 100% mentally strong. I got to be with myself. I got to feel good about myself. I got to be strong in order to talk to this man. But, in the position, in the predicament, and how I feel right now, I'm just a torn up, screwed up mess right now. So, I'll be more than happy to have a conversation directly with Doc Garcia in the future. Okay. Here's a comment that I had here's a video that I have a back and forth conversation in the comments with someone on a video that burned them up. I mean, it's a person from Russia or the USSR, the Soviet Union. I mean, when this person lived in Russia, they lived in the Soviet Union or the USSR. So, this person, how they think, I mean, it's just very, very comical. Very, very comical. And I'm going to read back and forth conversations that I had with this person. So, it's a person, this is by the name of Tristan Raman. Tristan Raman. I mean, I'll spell the first name. It's Tristan. The last name is spelled Rahman. I'll spell it again. Tristan. That's the first name, and the last name is spelled Rahman. Tristan Raman. And this person is Russian, so prepare to be amazed at this person's mindset. Okay, it's a Texas related video. It's a video about Texas. And I'll just go ahead and read the back and forth conversation that I have directly with this person. Okay. Here's two comments from Tristan Raman. Here's the first comment. I just recently moved to Texas. The people there are educated, unlike you. The houses are amazing for such a low price. In New York and California, you will never be able to get such a nice house for a cheap price. You just stereotype Texas because you failed elementary school and have no life. Their education is one of the best in my option. Now, I would be nicer if you said it was your option, but you are just lying and stereotyping. You are not proving anything except that you are an idiot. Next time, try to get some brain cells before you stereotype a state. Here's comment number 2. Also, the pay is high. If you had a real job, you would understand. Okay, here's my response. Laughing my fucking ass off. Thank you for your lovely comment, Tristan Raman. LOL. I've never failed elementary school. I never failed elementary school, and I have a life. Laughing my ass off. Well, I've been to 7 countries, 2 in North America and 5 in Europe. I've been to Mexico, Canada, the UK, the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, Belgium, Norway, Deutschland, Germany, and France. Went to Tijuana in Mexico, Victoria in Canada, London in the UK, an unknown town or village in the Flemish community of northern Belgium, Oslo in Norway, Henneberg in Germany, and Le Havre in France. Plus, I am a passport holder. The quality of life is so much better in countries in Europe and other countries compared to America. The pay is better, the cost of living is better, healthcare, a different form or version of universal healthcare is better than America's healthcare, and the people don't tear each other down and others from other countries down, In New Zealand, the minimum wage is high around $20.20 or higher. Texas, California, New York, other states, and the state that you come from are all part of the United States of America. Okay, here's more. You can buy an apartment or a house at a cheaper price in the Philippines. America has so many problems like income inequality, people living on the streets as homeless people living in poverty, broken education system, and poor news media. The United States has a low minimum wage of $7.25. Yes, the minimum wage in other states are higher, but Texas has way too many low wage jobs. Honestly, the United States is the most expensive country in the world. And life shouldn't be about money. Money doesn't buy happiness. Life is more important than a job that pays you money. Since you are a stuck in a box person who is living in the USA bubble, I'm going to tell you that people in other countries outside North America don't talk about money and jobs at all to each other and outsiders. They find that to be rude. They make money on their jobs to get by and survive. Plus, they don't work as much as you and everyone in America do. To be honest, some of the people in Texas aren't nice people at all. Some are nice, some aren't. Texas is good if you are white and wealthy. It is not good for people who are sick, poor, disabled, homeless, middle class, and non-white. What makes me angry is people like you who look down on people, judge them, and look down on them. People like you who use the education/knowledge to put the uneducated people down. Just because you are educated doesn't mean you are better than me. That doesn't mean you're better than me. I know how single-payer healthcare works. The system is controlled by the government, which makes it the single insurer. The system is free to the point of service and paid for through public taxation. Everybody pays into the system and healthcare is guaranteed to every single person in that country. The people can choose their own doctor and they can go to any hospital and clinic that they want. They can go to a hospital or clinic to see a doctor and walk out not giving a penny. Plus, their medication is cheaper because the system negotiates prices down. The healthcare isn't tied to your job because your job and your healthcare has nothing to do with each other. You lose your job, you will still have healthcare. It will never leave you. That is the type of healthcare that Canada, the United Kingdom, the Scandinavian countries, and others like them have. I guess I am still an idiot with an elementary school education with no brain cells and no life in your eyes. LOL. I am going to move to France. République Française. I think it is a beautiful country that is so much better than the USA and the state that you moved to. It seems to me you love to kick a man when he is down. People in other countries always talk smack about people like you in the States. I am going to say this to you. Yeah, said some in French, but I don't want to go and say that. So, okay, it was something I was saying to him in French. So, okay, here's another comment. Going back to the pay is high and have a real job in France. This is the second comment. Let me start over again. Going back to the pay is high and have a real job. In France, you will be paid even more if you work part-time or full time. And you get paid vacation time, paid maternity leave, and you can take as much time off as you like if you need some time off for yourself and your family. I know you aren't going to respond to me, Tristan, but you are the type of person who talk trash and never respond. I could care less about your stuck in a box USA bubble comments and what you think of me. You just made a fool of yourself on what you just said, but you don't care. You think you are a hero to Texas and have your head up high because you think you are smarter and better than me. One day I will get a job, save some money, and move to France. France. I will have the basic needs met along with everything in that country. Countries like France step up to help people after they lose their job and take care of them through a strong safety net. The French government here, the French government is here for the people. That doesn't exist in America. America is all about greed, money, work, a low life expectancy, doing business and following the rules. People like you need to be quiet and sit down. You guys have nothing good to say. LOLOLOLOLOLOLO. What a joke. What a joke. Okay, here's Tristan Ramon's responses. I mean, two responses, two replies. Okay, here's the first one. New Manchester, I guess I responded, didn't I? Always. What do you mean stuck in a bubble? What do you mean stuck in a bubble? I've traveled to Mexico, China, Japan, Belgium, even Antarctica. Texas is an amazing place to get a huge house and a stable job. I'm no millionaire, but I'm still living comfortably. Also, what do you mean I have nothing good to say? Rewatch your own video, dude. Here's comment number 2. Winning an argument against a smart person is hard, but winning an argument against an idiot is even harder. Okay, here's my response. LOL. If that's how you feel, well, that's you. I guess I got to be very intelligent, godlike, flawless, and perfect to talk to people like you. You ain't better than me, and I'm not better than you. I don't need to rewatch my own video. You are just mad because I'm bashing something you love. And I don't appreciate you insulting my intelligence. Everything you said to me is a joke. It doesn't mean anything to me. I see how you are. If you think you are better than me by leaving 3 comments to hurt me, then I want to see you post videos on your channel and talk about what's on your mind. Stop being an arrogant, smug little prick and show me what kind of person you really are. If you like Texas, more power to you. It isn't for everyone. All that stuff you said isn't true. You don't know what you're talking about. You probably aren't Russian at all. You are just a miserable troll from America. There are problems in this state you don't know anything about. You just see the outside and not the inside. I don't care what you think about me in the comments I use to reply to you. One day I will be moving to France. I will have things that you will never have in Texas / the United States. Living in a big house and being lonely isn't good. And it is hard to be an asshole if you are an idiot. I know one thing. I don't have time to listen to people like you. You can't be as aggressive by pointing out every little thing I say and do. At the end of the day, it is nothing to me. I'm friends with a Russian, and he is going to disagree with you. Okay, here's comment number 2. Instead of ripping me apart, ask me why I don't like Texas. People in Europe believe in talking to that person and want to know why they don't like something. I don't think Russian people do that. I could be wrong. Yeah. I was typing really fast, and he saw the comments and he called me out as an idiot, and he said that my responses was no good. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, here's a comment that I didn't read. This is from Tristan Rahman. Here's one I didn't read. New Manchester. Okay, first off, I'm not an American. I was born in the USSR, so yes. Second, Texans are very nice people who are very educated. I see you have brain cells to at least write a decent response. But what makes you think I look down on the homeless? Just because I have an education doesn't mean I or any other Americans look down on people who are poor or sick. I also know for a fact housing is cheap. Housing is cheap in Texas compared to other states. That's why I'm pretty sure it's the most moved to state in the US. I see you have a point. Not a very good one though. And he says something in Russian. Okay, well, that's how he feels, but yeah, I have a learning disability. I do, I have trouble, you know, comprehending and talking, But if I tell this guy this, he probably wouldn't care. But first off, I know, there's some people out in the real world that don't care what I was born with. So I got to take it as a grain of salt and just suck it up and move on. Um, yeah, yeah, I guess he's right and I'm wrong. So overall, I'm not. Overall, I don't really care. So it stuff like this doesn't hurt me anymore. And I dealt with people in the past like him. I had a teacher who was like this guy, and while I was in school, and I did my work assignments, and the teacher just xed out everything I did on assignment on a piece of paper, saying that everything I did is wrong. And it was a teacher, it was a woman. She told me that, oh Richard, oh, you're not gonna amount to anything. You're not gonna amount to nothing. And I told her I was gonna amount to anything, like I was gonna amount to something. You know, I'm gonna say this to all of you people out there. Any one of you who are watching this video, I know you guys gonna just get done watching this video and not gonna care and just go and just watch the next one. And some of you are not gonna reply or leave a comment in this video. So I don't care. Okay, if you leave a comment, I will respond to you. It's like this, you got these teachers, at these schools that see a child with a disability, or a child that that's doesn't who isn't disabled, isn't doing so well in school, and they're trying to, and they're giving their best to, they're giving their all best to do well in school. And you got these teachers, some of them, not all of them, here in America at these schools. And this happened to me when I was in school. This happened to me when I was in school. I mean, high school. Have the nerve to tell a student who's struggling in class, saying that, oh, you're not going to amount to anything, or something like this. Oh, Mr. and Mrs. So-and-so, Joe Blow is never going to amount to anything. He's autistic and he will never drive a car. And your name and your son's name is and so and so, your name is John Blank, and your last name describes you being blank, means you're blank. That means you're not gonna amount to anything. That means you're not gonna mean anything. And here's the thing, I mean, and this is a message to people who are going to school, people who are in junior high, high school, college. here's the thing, don't listen to those people. They don't know what they're talking about at all. You know, I don't need to go around and if I didn't have this learning disability and I was educated like this guy, Tristan Rahman, whose comments that I just read to all of you. If I was like this guy, I mean, I'm not going to go around and put people down. I'm going to educate that person. Yeah, I'm going to disagree with them, yeah, but I'm going to educate them. I'm going to help them. I mean, I believe society should help the uneducated instead of tearing down the uneducated. You see, like, people who have disabilities, people who are educated, who are torn down by people like Tristan Rahman. You got these. That's why you got these mass shootings. That's why you got people running around getting angry and snapping and going around hurting people out of anger, harming people, hurting them, grabbing a gun and going on mass shooting and killing people. Shoot and kill people, turn a gun on themselves and shoot and kill themselves, or get shot and killed by police, or go and commit suicide by jumping off a bridge and into a lake, or into a chasm, or a ditch, or a canyon floor. Yeah, that's, I don't know about other societies in other countries, but here in America, it's just sad that, America doesn't help out people with disabilities and people who are uneducated. They just tear them down and walk all over them. And when these people bash something that they don't like, they come out and be the de facto hero of something that they don't like, and just bash them and just tear them down by insults. It doesn't give Tristan Rahman the right to look down on people and bash people because they're uneducated and they have poor sentence structure when they write because they're uneducated or have a disability. Those people don't have the right to put down the disabled and the uneducated. They don't have that right at all. They don't have that right. And it's just sad, and I'm going to read a comment that will back me up on this. On a second. Okay. Okay, I think I read this comment in a previous video. This comment will prove my point a little bit. I don't know. I'll just go ahead and read it. This from Cameron Ivana. Here's a comment. This is the real issue with almost all of our problems today. We need a more robust, critical thinking based education system. I think we need to challenge our youth more. And frankly, I'm kind of disappointed in the people who find humor in this. While at face value, there is a little comedy in it, in all reality, it's sad. These people, all whom seem to be in the age group that's vulnerable, are now much more respectable to this potentially life-threatening illness because of misinformation and a lack of education somewhere along the line. These are Americans too. We should be looking out for each other. We're only as strong as our weakest. We are only as strong as our weakest link. Yeah, and I agree. I think America needs a more robust, critical thinking based education system. And I think the country, the US, needs to challenge the next generation of Americans more, the youth of this country, the future of this country. You know, and I wish, wish there was a robust critical thinking based education system when I was going to school, when I was um a little boy, a teenager. I wish I had that back then, but that wasn't available to me, and plus, I kind of blame myself on this. Half of it is my fault. Half of it, me being the way I am, me not knowing anything, me being uneducated. Um, yeah, half of it was my fault because when I was in school, I didn't want to learn anything. All I want to do is just get in trouble and do things that I shouldn't be doing. And also half of it is my father and my mom because they failed me. They didn't want to teach me anything because of my disability, and also the school that I went to that want to hold me back and not teach me anything. Yeah, so and I blame my parents and society for me being uneducated and me not being as successful, being unsuccessful, and me being in the predicament that I am right now. So I don't want any child who's growing up to go through what I went through. To any child out there who's in junior high or high school, go and get an education, learn something, make something of yourself. I mean, regardless if you have a disability or not. I mean, feel good about yourself. I mean, ignore the normies. Don't let words like incel, simp, white knight, captain, save a hoe, um, clown, idiot. Don't let stuff like that. Don't let those words get to you, because all they are words. They don't mean anything. You know, they don't mean nothing at all. You can do whatever you want. You just have to put your mind to it. I know you. If you have parents who ain't gonna teach you anything, you have a school that's gonna fail you. I mean, go online and learn things. I mean, I'm learning things online, and it's gonna help me greatly. If I was educated right now, if I had a good education, if I graduate from college or university, I will never ever use my knowledge, my critical thinking skills to put down the uneducated and the disabled. I will never ever do anything like that, because that's wrong. Because at the end of the day, we're all human beings. We're all humans. Regardless of our race, regardless of the color of our skin. We're all human, regardless of what country we're from, regardless of what language we speak, regardless if we're what gender we are, or we're transgender, or we're gay or straight. It doesn't matter. We're all human. We're all the same. We're brothers and sisters. We're fathers and mothers. We're cousins. I mean, we're all human beings. I mean, and we should treat each other better. We should help each other out. We should respect one another. I mean, we shouldn't ignore what's bothering us, what our problem is. We shouldn't ignore that and just take each other to shrinks and mental health professions and dope each other up on pills and throw each other in jail because we're mentally ill, or we have a disability, and we're poor and living in poverty, or we're uneducated, and we snap and we lose it because we pick on each other and talk down to one another and make fun of one another and call each other names. No, we should treat each other right. We should respect one another. We should do that. You know. So yeah. So that's all I gotta say about that. Okay, I'm gonna read a comment before I end this video. Okay, here's a comment from Cosmic Ladybug. I'm just reading comments from one of my videos and giving my thoughts and talking in this video. Okay, here's the here's a response. Not response comment. Well, here's the comment from Cosmic Ladybug. Despite this video is a year old, I watched and listened. I just moved to Texas. Been here about a month in East Texas, and I know that I will not be staying long term. Their pay wage and job wages is a joke and ridiculous. Other than that, I plan on forewarning anybody I know not to move or come to Texas unless you are just visiting. And here's my response comment to that. Here's my reply. And that is the truth. Someone left this comment on one of my videos about Texas, and I quote, I just recently moved to Texas. The people there are educated, unlike you. The houses are amazing for such a low price in New York and in California. You will never be able to get such a nice house or a cheap price for a cheap price. You just stereotype Texas because you failed elementary school and have no life. Their education is one of the best in my option now. And I would be nicer if you said it was your option, but you are just lying and stereotyping. You are not proving anything except that you are an idiot. Next time, try to get some brain cells before you stereotype a state and you don't know what a real job is. There is good people and bad people in the state of Texas. Some of the people are cool, but when it comes to the educated Texans, they will put you down with their knowledge and act like they are uncontemptible people. They act like they are better than you because they went to those Texas universities. Did I sound like an idiot who failed elementary school in this video? Well, I don't give a damn what people think of me or what I say on the videos on my channel. The truth is, New York, California, and all of the United States are expensive with a very low minimum wage. Heck, the minimum wage in New Zealand is over $17.17. Jobs, quality of life, healthcare, life expectancy is higher and better in Canada, France, Switzerland, the Scandinavian region, Spain, Deutschland, Germany, Italy, Australia, and New Zealand. That person who left that comment on one of my Texas videos is just one of those people who are rich, greedy, and want it all. They don't care about people being homeless on the streets of big cities in the USA, people living in poverty, and the poor/middle class suffering. They just flat out don't care about the sick, the poor, the poorly educated who are down on their luck, the mentally ill, and the disabled. People will say that the government is the problem and I should identify with my state. Others will say Texas is one of the states that don't force experimental vaccines on the people. I guess I'm an idiot with an elementary school education because I'm against states in the USA breaking away from the Union, speaking my mind about Texas and some of the people of Texas. This red state and blue state war is a joke and a waste of time. That is the reason why the United States of America is divided. Coming from someone who went to Mexico, Canada, the United Kingdom of Great Britain, and Northern Ireland, Belgium, Norway, Germany, and France, someone who lives in East Texas and who is originally from Oceanside, California, I can confirm that everything in East Texas is a joke. Texas is a great place to visit, but not a good place to live. Okay, hope I didn't bore any of you with this video. So, I'm just gonna say this, to anyone who is going through bad times, who are being torn down by people in a toxic, negative, broken, messed up society like the United States. I'm gonna say this to those people who are suffering in this broken society. I'm gonna say this: don't let this society get to you. Be strong. Love yourself. Feel good about yourself. And see that the problem isn't you. It is the society. And I know that the problem isn't me, it's society. So it's not my fault. And it's not your fault either. I mean, if you have a disability like autism, if you're dyslexic, if you have a learning disability where you can't comprehend, you can't remember what you learn, I'm going to say this, go online and learn something, and don't let no one tell you can't do something, tell you you're not going to amount to anything, and don't let people call you an idiot, an incel, a simp, or any of these words. You ignore those people. You be strong and you feel good about yourself. Be you. Be one with yourself. If this is not enough, go to a YouTube channel that's titled if any one of you who is new to this channel, who just subscribed to me, go check out a YouTube channel. Go check out a channel here on YouTube that's titled Happier Abroad. Type down Happier Abroad, and this channel is run by Winston Wu. And go watch his videos, and his videos will open up to you about the truth about America, how America is. And if you want to talk to Winston Wu on Facebook, his Facebook page is titled Happier Abroad or Winston Wu. I'll go by Happier Abroad. Just go. You can check him out on his Facebook page. Happier Abroad or Winston Wu, wherever he calls himself. I think there's a link to his Facebook page on his Happier Abroad YouTube channel. You can go check it out. I mean, this guy will open your eyes on how America is, and also before I end this video, there's foreigners, there's people from foreign countries who come to America just to get an education, to get a job and work and make money, and after that they leave and they go back home to the country which they came from. They don't stay here that long. You got some foreigners who are brainwashed, who are drinking the Kool-Aid on thinking America is the best, and in a particular state in America is better than other states in America. I mean, they're delusional and they're drinking the Kool-Aid, and they are, and there's people like who escaped a country that was bad, and that country that they escaped is better now, and they're still stuck in this mindset that other countries are bad and America is the best, And some of these foreigners are just from foreign countries. They just come to America because they're greedy. They want to make all the money. They just want it all. They want to have it all. Foreigners who aren't like their delusional counterparts, they see how America is. They see how bad it is, and they're not gonna move here. I mean, they're just better off where they live at, you know. So, you know, that's all I gotta say in this video, you know, and I'm gonna take a break. I probably won't be making videos and posting any videos on this channel for a while, you know, for months. So I'm probably gonna be gone for a long time. I mean, I might change my mind and just make another video, but you know, had my mind locked on trying to, like, you know, try to improve myself, trying to get a job, trying to get myself together and be a better person, you know, and not waste my time making videos about stupid people on YouTube, you know, gaslighters, assholes, yeah, people like that, you know. So anyway, you know, just gonna go and take a break and try to, like, find a job, you know, try to better myself, and when I come back and make a video, hope I have a job. Hope I be standing before you on camera as a person who's employed and not unemployed. Okay, that's all I gotta say in this video. Cheers.